Welcome to Rafael Tarot. My name is Rafael, and today's day we're going to talk about my favorite decks for this 2019. Okay, the decks that I use the most during the year, and some oracle decks, of course, as well. And I want to start with the vice versa tarot. This tarot, it's a very interesting tarot, since it is a beautiful art tarot and it gives incredible messages. Also, it delivers beautiful stories as well. This deck, it's called vice versa due to the fact that it has two different faces. Okay, it's the light side and the shadow side. So with this deck you can get different messages. Also, it's within one single tarot you can find two different tarots as well, like the usual Rider-Waite, and could be also the next vision. Okay, which is awesome. The only problem with this deck is the cardstock, which is a little bit stiff, a little bit like cardboardy feel, so it makes it difficult to ruffle shuffle it, or just to shuffle it like that. So other than that, the material is good, it's great. I mean, the tarot, it feels good, it looks great when you spread it out or you lay out the spread. And as I said before, it tells beautiful stories. Okay, so this is the vice versa tarot. So it's quite interesting. And that made it one of my favorites for this 2019. Okay, so let's put it back. Along with it, it has like a nice book with it. Colorful color book for the mayors and little pictures for the minors. So that's the vice versa tarot. And the following one that I want to talk about, it's the Toth tarot deck. Okay, this tarot deck, I use it a lot during the first part of the 2019. Okay, this deck, I can say that it's my teacher. Okay, I've learned a lot with this tarot deck through the years. It's full of symbology, it's full of astrology, art. It's gorgeous, and it's also based in on Kabbalah and a lot of different knowledge here. The images, they were designed for a long period of time, so it's a well thought deck. It was not created spontaneously. It took several years to work it out. So I can say that it's one of my decks. Okay, this one here, the Toth tarot deck. Even though there is like a dark story within the owner, or the one who sent to create it, because he was not the creator though. There is a different feeling with this deck. It tells you different stories, and of course it's a little bit of a difference of a system, since we're talking about the Golden Dawn system. Okay, but this one, it was one of my favorites for the 2019. The next one that I want to talk about, it's this one, the Golden Universal Tarot deck. This deck, it was a gift, so perhaps that's the reason why it's so special to me. And of course, it delivers incredible messages, it's straight to the point. It's not cold, but it's precise, and sometimes a little bit harsh, because it tells you the message, perhaps the one that you don't want to listen, but it tells you the truth, at least with me. And what is special besides that with this deck is that on a golden foil. Okay, as you can see, they're gold sorry, gold lights with it because it's the foil. So it's awesome, it's beautiful. That's the reason why it's called the Golden Universal Tarot. The card stock, it's nice, it's Luz Carabeo card stock. So it's not the best one, but it's not bad at all. Okay, it's good. It's flexible, okay, and a little bit stiff, so you cannot like perform like a nice shuffle with it, but it's okay. It's pretty nice. Okay, so in terms of aesthetics, it looks awesome. When you spread out the cards, it's thinner than a normal or regular tarot card, but it tells the stories nicely, and the images, they're merged together. Okay, so that's the Golden Universal Tarot. So it's a beautiful deck though. Now let's go with the fourth tarot, and this one it's the Witch's Tarot by Eileen Dugan. This tarot, it has many different layers and many different things to talk about it. The first one, it's the card stock. Okay, it's awesome. It's a leveling tarot, so it's awesome. It shuffles like a dream, like butter, and it mixes and merges incredibly. It's like wow. So it's a very nice card stock. Now regarding to the pictures of it, the art, it looks like if they were like images, like pictures, turned into a painting or something. So it's very nice. Well, I like it. And it delivers messages incredible, understandable. Okay, so it's like you're reading like a storybook. It tells you exactly what you need to listen, and it tells you the truth. It doesn't play. It goes straight to the point, and you get fast and quick answers with this. So regarding to the way it looks like when you work out a spread, it's also awesome. It's very nice. Okay, and once again, it tells you the stories, and you can get just straight to the point. Okay, and once again, the cardstock, it's one of my best out here. Of course, it's a leveling. Okay, there is no comparison, at least to me, with this kind of cardstock. And it's the same with all my other levelings. Okay, now let's continue with the fifth tarot. And this one is the Osho-sen tarot. This tarot to me, it's very special. It speaks just straight to my soul. It gives you, or it gives me the messages just straightforward. Okay, no vacillation. It's just, it tells you the truth. Something that I would like to tell you about this deck is that when I recently bought it, it could be like 5 years ago, I guess, I was not able to read with this. I was not able to understand it. And even though I read the book and everything, I was like, what is this? So time passed, and suddenly out of the blue, I just took it out of the box and I started just like shuffling the cards and started reading. And wow, magic happened. So it's a beautiful deck, and that's the reason why it's my number one. Now it's an incredible reader, and as I said before, it speaks just straight to my soul. Images, they're not quite the best ones, a little bit cartoony, but it's beautiful. Okay, it gives you deep messages all about the Zen, the structure, so it's quite good and very easy to understand to me now because it wasn't. And that's the reason why it has been with me during this whole year, and we have been together a lot. So it's my number one for this year, the Osho. Okay, and now let's talk about the oracles. Regarding to the oracles, this year I used a lot the energy oracle cards. Okay, so it was a surprise for me because messages, they were just straight to the point. Okay, whenever I was working out like a reading, the message just hit right at the point. So it's a powerful oracle, that's what I can say. And of course, it gives you strong, understandable messages. The only problem with this deck is that it is a little bit glossy and makes the card a little bit sticky. So it sticks when you shuffle it. Okay, so you need to pour a little bit of powder or work out something with it, so you won't have those kind of problems. Nonetheless, it's one of the best oracles that I have ever had. Okay. Now let's go and continue with the other one. And this one, I want to say that this is the Lenormand. It's the Bluebird Lenormand. This deck, it's awesome. I just got it from a lady from New York, and it's awesome. Since I got it, I have not been able to get away from it. I have different Lenormands, of course. Of course, Lenormand it's an oracle, but it's not just an oracle. It's like a system, and it's the size. It's perfect to me. So it's not that little. It's not that big. And of course, it's the Bluebird because there is the little Bluebird over here. And the art, the pictures, the images. It has some little stories over here, and of course you can get to see the letters. Then the play card that is next to it, and the image. So the moment that I got it, it was like a wow. And since then I've been using it. Of course I use my other decks once in a while. Okay, I just pull them out and start shuffling and reading with them. Nonetheless, I always come back to this, the Bluebird Lenormand. Okay, and one final and honorable mention is for this bicycle deck, the Archangel. Okay, these are playing cards, so it's very weird because it's not a tarot, it's not a system. Nonetheless, it has been here with me during the whole year next to my table, because once in a while I just grab it and I start reading with this. So it's amazing the way that I have been starting to be reading and understanding these cards. It's kind of the same as Lenormand, but I don't use the playing card symbols. I don't use them. Okay, but here with this bicycle deck, I do use it. Okay, and I read with it like the different elements from the tarot deck, and I follow the same structure as tarot deck. Of course, we don't have the majors, just the minors, and a little bit of the chords, but the messages that it delivers, they're amazingly right on the spot. So I'm amazed with this little deck. So that's the reason why it deserves the honorable mention, as I said before. Okay, so that's about it. I hope you liked it. Okay, so let's see what's next for this 2020 that it's starting right now, and let's see how decks flow through this table magic. Okay, I hope you like it, and see you in your next readings. Bye.